Well guys, I expect you all heard the news that Sir Keir Starmer and his merry band of lunatics plan to release thousands of career criminals so they can lock people up for anti-establishment posts on the internet. Well, they say it's for prison overcrowding and to deal with the recent unrest, but to be honest, the reasons for it don't change the fact it's about as demented idea as you can bloody get.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
I mean, let's not forget, these will likely be career criminals they let out like I said, so have a high chance of re-offending, and guess what, ending up straight back in there, completely defeating the whole point of letting them out to save bloody space. Now, a lot of people defending this lunacy claim that it's okay because they won't let out violent offenders, but obviously that ain't true, is it? No, as you can see here, only some violent offenders won't be let out under Labour plans, which obviously means some will. And last I checked, that means the government's letting people out who could pose a real risk to the public, just so they can lock up people that probably won't be a risk to them, let's be honest. This the media have even picked up on and actually asked Sir Keir Starmer yesterday. Of course he tried to ignore the question and ramble shit about the Tories before the reporter pressed him, and he said this.
Respect, you haven't answered. Is there a risk to public safety from this new operation?
That risk, and of course these are tough decisions. But I think you've seen over the last 2 or 3 weeks the way in which we've approached this, which is to make sure that any risk is mitigated, to make sure that we do have the spaces available for the prisoners that we need to be held in prison. We've managed that against very difficult circumstances, I can tell you. And for my part, I think the response of criminal justice to the recent disorders has been a major reason that the disorders have subsided for the time being. Thank you.
This guy's a serious asshole.
Yeah, they will manage the risk, hopefully a bit better than they manage the risk of people being stabbed these days, because I've seen multiple reported in the last 24 or 48 hours. Actually, it's funny, the government hasn't said a single thing about tackling knife crime or clearing space to put people who use knives behind bars, but they are quick to do it when it comes to locking up people opposed to their demented diversity is our strength bollocks. It's literally swift justice and full force to the law for spicy memes, anti-establishment posts and being against mass migration, while you get slow justice and a slap on the wrist for carrying a knife, raping someone or being a dirty nonce case. The civil service scumbag the other day who got a suspended sentence and community service for hundreds of indecent images while people get years for a Facebook post is a perfect example of that.
Pandemic.
We're off!